Hi everyone, welcome to United by Stats, Man United fan channel. I am Sonu here, United fan for last 15 years, and I have my co-creator with me, Wesley. Hi Wesley.
Hey, hi Sonu. Hi, hello everyone. I am Wesley. I've been a Manchester United fan for 25 years now. Me and Sonu, we are both Manchester United fans and also technology and AI enthusiasts. So in this channel, we are going to be merging both our passions, technology and Manchester United passion to help us analyze each game by game. So let's get right into it.
I can see your excitement, just like how the fans are excited about Amarim's new signings. Really, looking forward for the first game actually against Arsenal. What do you think? How ready we are to challenge Arsenal, in this first match?
Yeah, we are partially ready. We have some good signings in. I still think midfielder is the problem. Okay, plus our strikers have not had the time to gel with. We had a decent preseason. Let's see, but and also let's take a look at past year data and past year forms to see how the trend may continue or may improve this year.
Absolutely. I think we need that guy actually, Baleba, right? He plays for Brighton, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, I haven't seen him actually that much, but yeah, no, absolutely. Just to give a bit of more context, in this channel, we basically, as Wesley said that we are also tech enthusiasts. We have been working in the field of AI for I think Wesley, of course, have more than 20 years in the space of statistics, machine learning, and so on and so forth. And I have been like almost a decade now, and we have been looking at building algorithms, statistical algorithms on this large few years data, and we're gonna analyze that. And without any further delay, I'll show what we have been working on. So this is what we have been building that you see, United by Stats. It's an innovation engine that will work for all our United matches, of course. And here what we do, we look at the last few years of data, which is of course historical data, players wise, position wise, and we build a statistical model. We are not relying on any new era of AI models yet. We believe that is not required for such use cases, because I think the discriminative models can still play a huge role. And if you look at in this interface, and of course I will later hand it over to Wesley, but if you look at here on the interface, just to give you a bit of glimpse, in the left hand side you see we have a squad builder, right? And this gets changes, the opponents will get changed based on our next fixture. For the first fixture we have Arsenal, and I hope Atita does something this time without, rather than only saying culture every time in the press conferences. But here we have a squad builder, we have formations. More formations will come, but these are some of the formations that we play with. And some of our squad players that you can see position wise, we have goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, and forwards, right? All our new signings, and some players are on loan like Sancho and Anthony. They're also part of it. For Arsenal, also, we have the same thing. We have the squad players here. Some of the new signings like Jubimendi and Goicoechea coming in. And here we have a pitch kind of a interface, really inspired by Opta and Sky Sports, where we're gonna create our, you know, the match players, right? 11 players that are gonna play, and then we'll have a battle view mode. That's where our algorithms comes up, where we'll be working with time series forecast, algorithms and so on and so forth. So here we're gonna compare some performances. Now I'll give it to hand it over to Wesley if he has, if you want to. What do you think about this kind of algorithms, Wesley? How does it help, in football analytics?
Yeah. So very good information. So we are trying to see if we can remove the biases. Okay, because we are Manchester United fans, we expect us to win in every single game. Okay, but also data number lies. Okay, so we're trying to get a mix of data along with our love for the club. And what we're trying is this these kind of algorithms tell us seasonal trends on the players. Okay, for example, when a player form may pick up, when it may drop, and this can help us analyze, right? Because sometimes towards the end of the season we see some players worsen, some players get better. And also what we are trying to do with this kind of analysis, we are trying to find out that how will each player perform based on his past performance. Okay, so past performance, as we know, even in the stock market, is not a guarantee for the future performance. It only tells you how a player has done and how likely he is to perform. Okay, and then we are also going to see after the match day how he is currently being performing, because we want to check if his performance is going to improve as compared to his past performance. This also gives us a good a candidature and idea as to whether players should continue with the club or they need to be moved on. If their future performance keeps on dipping with the past performances, then they need to be moved on. If they're improving, then they can be kept at the club. So that is our main thought behind this. Yeah. So let's see how it happens. So let's select what we think will be the expected lineup. This also is debatable, but okay, let's go with the back the back three and see. Okay, I think Delit will start in the center. Okay, mostly. Right. And I think Lenny Yoro may start as the right wing back from preseason. Okay, looking at the preseason form is because I think Nazarov is still not fit. So let's stick on Lenny Yoro as the left. At the right centre back.
Correct. So
right centre back.
Right centre back, you want to keep Yoro.
Yeah, I think Lenny Yoro may start.
I was thinking the same actually. That he might start.
Yeah, I think Luke Shaw will definitely start as the left centre back.
But the question, Wesley, is like, Luke Shaw fit? Is he fit
to start?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, because
I think he is.
If he plays one match, he will be.
Whether he remain fit or not, we don't know.
That's the question. Basically, if he plays one match, he will be injured for the next 10 actually. So that's my concern.
But he will start, yeah. So now again, right wing back is debatable again. Based on preseason, I think Ahmad may start, but it could be Ahmad or Diallo. Let's see, select Ahmad for now, if that can be done.
Here I have a doubt actually. I think against the first match against Arsenal, I think Ahmad will be too aggressive and risk to start Ahmad, because you need a more defense actually against Arsenal. They play on counter also. We need Dalot. I believe Dalot will be a secure choice for at least for the first half.
Sure.
Let's skip Dalot actually.
Yeah, let's select the left wing back. That is sure Dorgu.
Dorgu will start. Yeah.
Okay. Center midfield, one of the positions definitely will be Bruno Fernandes. Okay. The other ones, I think for this game, the other one may be Casemiro. Okay, for this game, I think so. Not sure, but I don't think he start. Beno Agate.
Yeah.
The two number 10s are fixed. That is for sure.
That's the issue actually. I see it here, right? Because Bruno cannot be benched. Actually,
he cannot be benched.
And that's the Amorim's headache.
And he's not playing in the correct position.
Yes, Amorim tries to accommodate him to play him out of position, and then he loses a lot of balls in middle, and that's the issue actually. Whom we want to start? I want to start all our three new signings.
I'm not sure if Sesko may play the first game because he has not played, but let's include him for fun and see. I think he may be bought off the bench, but you never know. But Mbomo and Cunha will definitely start.
Who starts on the left wing? Cunha starts?
Left, I think Mbomo will start on the right. Okay, I think because he may cut in. Yeah, left wing will be probably Cunha. I'm sorry, as the left number 10, but they will interchange. They'll keep on interchanging, and let's go with Sesko. Okay.
And this is really unfair, for Jugsy actually. Jugsy has the talent, but now Sesko coming in a lot of.
No, but he is not recovered also. I mean, fully.
Okay.
He's still he had a training injury in the preseason, so he's not fully recovered. So he may come in. I think Mount will also come in after in the second half and all for as one of the number 10 positions. So this looks like our tentative format what we see. Let's go with Arsenal if you.
No, we missed one of our main player actually, Onana.
Yeah, that shows how important he is that we have completely missed him. Our team can do without our goalkeeper.
Without Onana, we cannot even enter the pitch.
Please select that.
What's happening with getting a new goalkeeper? That guy, Italian goalkeeper, went to Man City actually. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just focused on in Baleba as of now. If he comes in and we get someone who can run around the pitch, I think will be extremely good. Let's see. Okay. Do you know what Arsenal's 11 will look like?
I do have some in mind, but before we go to Arsenal, I will take a minute here to see this our formation. So, are you saying that we're gonna play 3-4-3?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, sure, sure.
okay.
We will play this formation. Two number 10s will sit, behind, Cunha and try to supply him. Hopefully this year it will not be a graveyard shift for the striker, and he will get supply because having a good striker, you also need supply. Only weak link is what Amaran claims is that he likes to have a 6 and an 8. Basically, so somebody who can sit and somebody who can carry. Now the only thing is my problem is with Bruno doesn't have that discipline to get back into midfield and to shoot. So that's why if we get a player like
See,
Baleba who
Bruno
can cover the ground,
is more of a number 10 player, actually, in my views.
he's a free player. He's a luxury player basically. He needs freedom. He needs this. He's a very creative player, but sometimes if you see Amorim's system, it's very rigid. It partially reminds you of how Louis Van Gaal used to play. Very rigid. So you have to follow the principles, or else you can be
Yeah.
dissected.
So see, looking at these formation, I see a lot of things are that lot of things not happening good with the players. Like let's say Maguire, for example, right? He played really well last season, I believe. Okay. But looking at Euro and Luxor as an LCB, left centre back, and Delete will start in center is very unfair for, like, let's say Maguire, and also players coming up like Martinez after the injury. How will they fit in? What do you think? When will they fit in? How will they fit in the system?
Martinez will get chance because Luxor is not fit always. So, but hopefully, I mean, when he is fit, he's a
Yeah,
very
he's a
good
great
player. That
player.
is
Actually, he
not
does good overlap runs with
yeah,
wingers.
yeah, that is no doubt.
Yes.
But for in his career, he has always had bad luck of long injuries, not even small injuries, but long injuries. So let's keep our fingers crossed that he stays fit. And also, I think people are ignoring the fact that we will have extra games because we finished 15th in the league. We have a few FA Cup games, extra games this year, as well as the League Cup games we have also this year. So
We have
we
draw
will
today
get some
only, right? We
before.
have some draws
Yeah,
actually today.
yeah,
There's a
we have
draw.
a yes, we have a League Cup game before the international break.
Correct. Now, okay, so I think based on our analysis, this will also help in the FBL Fantasy Premier League. Actually, a lot of people will take some inspiration from this selection
Yes,
that we are making, and they will
yes,
probably choose their players also.
yes.
Okay, let's
Because
move
it will be
to.
backed by data.
Correct. Nah, I mean it's all data for us. Like I don't want to go emotional and pick. Let's say we pick. That's why like in my emotions, I want to start Menu also. He has a good preseason also, right? So
Yeah.
he has bulked up little bit his muscles and all. Like earlier, he was like very, I think very skinny actually. I believe. Okay, but now he has
Yes,
got
yes,
some muscles. So let's see
yes.
how he does this season. All right, no, so really looking forward to Arsenal 11 as well because they have got some good new signings actually. They got
Yeah,
Goicoris from Sporting that we were also chasing him, I believe, before Cisco.
yeah.
There were some rumors. I don't know how
And
true was it.
and the great part of this is Sesko. I mean, there were rumors that Sesko was being pursued by Arsenal as well,
Yes,
and we were going for Gyökeres. So in fact, this is actually a one-on-one match between Sesko and Gyökeres at the start of the
we
season.
will compare
It's
them
interesting.
actually. We'll compare them. See,
Yeah.
I still remember Ed Woodward that quote actually. He said we can make transfer like we can make signings in the transfer market that other people can only dream of.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
guy was amazing actually. A lot of criticism towards him, but yeah. They have got Jubimendi from Sociedad, if I'm not wrong, right? Real Sociedad,
Yes.
actually, really good center midfielder, actually. What do you think? Who is going to start in goals? Because they have got Kepa also, right? Now, I think David Raya will start. I believe so, right?
Probably, yeah, yeah.
Start from there, actually. Ben White, Leva, Gabriel, and Zinchenko. Here starts Declan Rice, Jubimendi and Odegaard and Saka, Martinelli and Goicoris. So I
Yeah.
think this is how it looks like, and maybe I don't know Arteta what formation he will play. Okay, uh,
It,
he can switch it.
more or less, it could be this only. Yeah. So, yeah, let's start comparing attack versus defense here. Okay, who do you want to compare? Which attack? Do you want to compare Arsenal attack versus our defense?
Yes, before that, I will first, if you allow me to compare both the strikers, new strikers
Sure,
actually, because we said that
sure, sure,
both
sure,
of our clubs will like chasing each other's players, right? So if you
sure,
compare,
sure.
like let's say Goiculos with Sesko, okay, and one plays
Yeah.
in one has played in Bundesliga and the other has played in Portuguese club, okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is if you look at their last 2 years of average data, right?
Yes.
Goikros has scored 34 average, okay, and
Yeah.
Cisco has 13. Of course, would have played, of
Yes.
course, less minutes also, maybe I guess, and also it's competitive league. If you compare Bundesliga with Portuguese, what features you want to compare? Do you want to compare their XG per 90, or how do you see them
No, I think
comparing?
yeah. So I think for this one, I think let us compare the XG per 90 because the average per 90 who is better. So I think that will give us a quicker snapshot because we have many players to cover, right? So let's compare. I think here we can see in XG per 90, I think Sesko is half of Gyökeres. So and the most important one is. Let us see the non-penalty xG per 90. He is at zero point 0.6 and he's at 0.4. So he's not bad. I mean, that means
Yes,
Gyökeres has taken a few more penalties. Okay, and let us see what is the goals per 90 again 1.1 versus zero point 0.7. Okay, so again clearly Gyökeres is leading the race. And let's see the non-penalty goals per assist. Okay, so again, so he has given 0.9, he has 0.5. So looks like okay, so looks like on the face of it, Peter Gyökeres will score more, almost twice than Peter Sesko. His assist, that means he's not only a striker but a link-up striker as well because his 0.9 is non-penalty goal assist per 90 is 0.9 is and Sesko's has 0.5. Okay, so all in all, from past 2 years data, at least it looks he has been performing better. Again, goals assist per 90 is 1.3 and goals assist per 90 is 0.8. So on all parameters, he's looking better. And also, we have to remember that he's also supplied with a much more powerful team who knows how to link up
yeah.
play. Where Benjamin Sesko. So all I'm saying is, guys, give Sesko time. He's young, and even our team is not completely. Don't throw him under the bus after the first few games itself. Yeah. So
Like we've been talking about Hoyland. I mean, Hoyland is young. I don't know if he. I think he had the potential when we signed him, but it's so much of pressure build up, with him. I don't know how he will come after that. But Sesko versus Goicuros, we also have to see, right? Goicuros when was playing with Amorim, and when Amorim was the coach of Sporting, right? He scored tons of goals, right? He remember that yeah, Champions League match against City. He also played really well actually in that match.
but
Uh,
we also have to factor one more thing, as I mentioned, that you see in data is very tricky. Okay, if all who are data enthusiasts, that they know that weightages are given to everything. Okay, so you have to also include the fact that the weight of a Portuguese league with no disrespect is lesser as compared to the German league, right? So
yes.
we have seen people doing well. So I mean, in the Portuguese league, and maybe don't do so well in the other leagues, but German league generally is considered to be better. I wouldn't say the best, but it's considered to be better. So he has been playing, like Sesko has been playing in a far competitive league, right? So
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree with you. But also keep in mind that we got some of our best players from Portuguese league also, like remembering Ronaldo or Nani and even a lot of players.
true, true,
Yeah. But
true,
anyway, that's a good. Very excited to see Sesko succeeds at
true.
United. Really tall, lanky footballer. Really good in the air actually, and makes good jumps. I've seen him some of the, of course, in the highlights that I was watching. But yeah, I'll see. And I think,
And one thing people forget about Sesko is that he is very big, but he's very good on the ball. Okay, so
yeah,
we have to see that. Okay, so yeah, sure.
and I think,
I think I'm actually interested to see if you don't mind we compare the forward line of Arsenal versus our defense line. Okay, I would like to analyze to see if uh, are we
yeah,
going to be bombarded and do we have the defense who can tackle, intercept, and clear the Arsenal. So let's see. Yeah,
Yeah,
a good line.
we'll do a couple of more comparisons actually.
Sure, sure,
Players.
sure.
I am comparing Cisco with Saliba because Arsenal fans says that Saliba is one of the best defenders in the world. That's what Gunnar says actually. That's very ridiculous to say. They compare. They say that Saliba is the best defender, the best centre back that currently exists. Okay, that's how they say. But if you look at, let's compare Cisco with Saliba. So, if you look at Saliba, the minutes he has played in last couple of years on average, he has played a lot of matches actually. Wesley, how do you see Saliba's performance in Premier League last couple of years actually?
Yeah, I see it, pretty good. Okay. Also, I think here we are missing a few statistics which we'll probably have it in the next few games. Is we need to find out the tackles and interceptions,
Yes,
person make, because generally I think we have gone for offensive, tactics.
correct,
But the defensive tactics, for example, there are statistics on crosses cleared and tackles attempted and tackles won. So that will be a true
yeah,
comparison, right? We can't compare. Generally, for example, obviously you can see his progressive carries and his progressive passes are pretty good. Okay,
correct.
that means okay. So he is somebody who can
He's
also
a ball playing defender. That's what we can say.
Yes, yes. So he is a quality defender, but then interestingly, I have like to look more at his defensive statistics as well when we compare. Against, for example, there's a statistic on how many header clearances he has, right? Especially against a strong defender, a strong attacker like Sesko. Is he going to get many clearances? Can he
Yes.
mark him? So we will need
We will
those data as
integrate
well. As
those
we said, yeah,
data
yeah.
in coming matches actually on
Yes,
the dashboard.
yes,
We are compiling those data. We are curating those data actually, and
yes, yes,
we'll feed this here. Uh,
yes.
but yeah, looks good. Saliba is a good defender, no doubt. But I'm really hopeful that Cisco performs well. Do you want to compare Bruno with Odegaard?
Sure, sure. Let's do that. Even though they are going to be playing in different positions this year, but uh, let's see.
Yeah, that's a very interesting statistic because they both play as attacking midfielder for their clubs actually.
Yeah.
How do you see? Okay, first of all, how do you see Bruno's performances in last two seasons actually? Do you think his performances have fallen down actually a little bit?
See, Bruno is always, he'll have the fan base divided. Okay, there will be people who will love him and there will be people who will not love him.
Just
Okay.
like me.
Yeah. Like you, I mean, you fall in which base? Love him or
Uh,
don't love him?
don't love him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'm also kind of linked in that phase, but then the reason what I think is I have to look at it, objectively, is that he is a very good player. He's technically very good. His attitude also has no problem, but he lacks calmness. Okay, he loses, he gets frustrated
Yes,
easily. He tries to do too much, and when you try to do too much, you always remember you end up vacating a position. You should never vacate a position in football because then you leave your team exposed. That
correct.
is one of his most common mistakes. We have seen him running around the pitch trying to hunt the ball down. So if you compare statistics, I think he will probably be one of the best, I think, in the Premier League. But let's take a look at what the data says. Okay, what is his expected assisted goal? Odegaard is 7.5, Bruno's is 10.2. So we can see, okay, his expected assisted goals per 90 is also more. It's zero point 0.3, so then he's going to assist more than
Yes,
Odegaard per 90. His expected goals per 90 is zero point 0.3. That also is more. And let's see his expected goals and assists per 90 is also zero point 0.6, which is more than him. So you can see, and let's see goals per 90. Goals per 90 and assists per 90 also both are exceeding. So as I mentioned, statistically, he is better. But then again, you have to remember Odegaard plays on a very well drilled and a mature team. Okay, so I think if Bruno would play in an Arsenal-like team, definitely he would perform even better. But I wish he had more discipline. Okay, and I wish he always never tried the Hollywood long ball pass to win every game, because but I think this year we'll see. But again, unfortunately, I think with Casemiro in the midfield or any of our other midfielders, but it's not looking that great because he needs someone to cover the ground. So unless he maintains discipline, but let's see. But statistically, you can see I mean, it's not me speaking for Bruno because again, I'm not one of his best fans, but he's beating whatever.
Correct. See, I mean, no hate, right? I mean, Bruno has his own magic. Some of the things that he does, I think a very few attacking midfielder can do it. Even De Bruyne has made some good statements on Bruno of what kind of a creative midfielder he is. But my only problem is that, as you said, right, he tries too much and he loses his position. Actually, he should not do that. Actually, he goes out of position and then that vacates for counter attacks or some like the opponents break in the attack, right? That's the problem. But let's talk about a couple of more things. Our new signings actually on the wings or
Yeah,
in the attacking.
I would be more interested in comparing our wingers with theirs. Okay, let's see what we have gotten and how it match as per previous data.
Yes, so Cunha, for example, right? Let's say with Saka, right? How do you see Cunha coming up from
So
same Premier League, right? Wolves, and how do you see them?
yeah, so
How do you see
again,
him performing this
okay,
season?
Cunha versus Saka. So I think let us try Mbumo versus Saka. That would be a better one
All
because
right.
they are diagonally opposite,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so that would be a better choice. Yeah. So let's see again per 90 statistics. Goal plus 90 is of Saka's 0.8 and goal and what's 1 second goal and assist plus 90 is 0.8, goal assist per 90 is 0.7, so slightly less.
Hmm.
Okay, non-penalty goals and assists per 90 of Mbumo is 0.5, and again so Saka is better obviously, is 0.7 here. Okay, let's see goals and assists per 90. Let us see goals and penalty kicks per 90. Again, is 0.3. He is 0.3, so it's equal. And let's see non-penalty goals and assists per 90. Again, Saka is superior. So again, Mbumo was playing in Brentford. So again, as I mentioned, there is weightages.
Yeah.
Saka is playing in Arsenal. So and also yes, I mean Saka is an excellent player, proven,
Correct.
tried and tested in the Premier League. But to be fair, Mbumo also has performed very well in the last 2
Absolutely.
years. It's not a great difference, but again, I think here Saka is superior.
No,
So
it's
let's be
about the
fair.
team dynamics. I believe Saka has played in a very good team, actually, right? I mean, Arsenal, demanding team, and of course, the guy is really talented, actually. But don't forget Brentford, right? What our player has done for Brentford is amazing. Okay, in the few years, really excited. He's very strong, also physically, right? And I cannot forget his performance
But he
against.
has got more goals. I see Mbuma has got more goals. Okay, so I don't know if that is the
No, Saka has
correct.
missed a few matches due to injury in last couple of
Okay,
years
sure,
actually.
sure. Okay.
But as I will not directly go on goals, I will, as you always say, we look at the XG per 90. So
Yes,
that shows
correct.
the real picture actually. And if you see XG per 90, it's exactly same. So even after missing some games, Saka is still outperforms, right? No doubt Saka is a better player, but we'll see this season actually. What do you see Cunha? How do you see him? Really excited
Let's do
about him.
diagonally again. Let's do diagonally again.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Cunha. He's a very strong player, actually, very clever. And I remember that Amorim was whispering into his ears once we played Wolves last season, right? I think he was about that come to United, and he came actually. Let's see.
Yeah. Can you just scroll down a bit? I can't see.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, I think this is very close. I mean, very, very interesting. Huh? This is almost a non-penalty goals and assists per 90 is equal.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. The XG per 90 also is equal. Wow. This is neck and neck. Okay. Amazing. Data will not lie. And let's see, goals and assists per 90 is also 0.5 and 0.7. So Cunha is slightly better. Okay, goals and penalty kicks per 90 is 0.5 and zero point 0.5 again. So these guys are neck and neck. I think you
And Cunha
cannot
can
put
play
them
as a
apart.
striker also, in few matches
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, 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 yeah. So I think these guys are fair. So I think the forward line from forward to forward line comparison, we can say that Sesko loses out. Surely to like Gyökeres. The remaining three look very close to each other. So
One
it should be. I
few
think
one few
midfield.
opposition I want to compare. Okay, before we
Yeah.
close this our comparison analysis, actually, I want to compare Casemiro with Declan Rice and see,
Yeah,
or
it will be a cascade loss.
Casemiro with Rice or Casemiro
But I
with.
don't think you may have the right statistics for this measure. I think in this one.
We don't have yet.
So
We
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
yet. We
yeah,
have few
yeah, yeah.
things. Like we have progressive passes and those things, but
Yeah, so here I think we can only see the carried, carried this and the carried received, the progressive passes and the progressive passes received. So let's take a look at Casemiro. Progressive passes is 98 and received is 3 and this is 235. Wow,
yeah, but he
and
plays more
79. So
matches. Played more matches,
yeah.
Rice. Okay.
Yeah, he's playing more matches. Yeah, so I think here the statistics can be a little bit misleading because we also don't have the tackles
Correct.
one and the interceptions, but we'll be getting those in the
Yes.
next versions of the this.
We are
But you can
working with
see,
we are working with that data providers to kind of feed this in the dashboard. We'll see how it goes
yes,
actually.
yes, yes. Okay, so I think here, but anyways, even with data and without data, I think we can see that. You can see non-penalty goals by assist. So basically, both are. I mean, even the Casemiro is a sitting midfielder.
Hmm.
Okay, Odegaard is attacking, but they are still
We are not
they're
comparing
still close
Odegaard.
by.
Excuse me. We have Rice.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. Yes. Sorry. So then both are sitting midfielders. So we don't expect them to score much, and so expected goals and assists are similar, and even non-penalty expected goals per assist are similar. But I think shows that even though he has played more games, but his progressive passes is a really good progressive passes pass guy. Surprisingly his carried carried into the box, I think, is less. So, carried yards are less. I think we need to take a look. I've
Yes.
always been that, like Declan Rice can carry the ball. Casemiro doesn't carry the ball as much, but Rice is a
Yeah,
carrier
yeah.
of the ball. Yeah.
No, I mean Rice in the current Rice is the peak of his career actually, I believe, and Casemiro has passed his
Yeah, but to
prime.
be fair to others, Casemiro is a legend. Okay, let's not in the
Absolutely,
last year
five
of his
Champions
career,
League is not a
you don't
joke.
win 5 Champions League for nothing. And I've been a big Casemiro fan. I'm still, I still am. I still, as I mentioned, secretly hope that he can recover this form. But that is why we are building this channel because we want to compare data and remove our biases. Even
Yes.
though like during the game, all this will go out of the window, and we'll be cheering for Michael for our team to win. Yeah, so that's how it is.
Whom are we playing next after Arsenal?
Fulham, I think Fulham is next.
Fulham. Yeah, for Fulham will have it. No,
Yeah.
because see, we want to, as I said, right, we'll make it as a feedback-driven analytics engine. We'll get some feedbacks from people who watch football. We'll improve it. What kind of new features if we have to bring, like we have been talking about, some seasonal analytics
Trends. Yeah.
and between the match kind of a thing. Like let's say Bruno plays better in first half and so on and so forth. So we'll bring
Yes.
such analytics. But yeah, really looking forward to the first game, against Arsenal.
So so
That
let's break it up, okay? If you want, I mean, let's see. Offense, I think as of now, Arsenal is shading it, okay, because as we compare, the two wingers are almost okay, but the striker is so Arsenal is shading it. In the midfield, again, Arsenal Arsenal is shading it, okay, and in defense, I think I don't know. So it should be okay, but so it looks like Arsenal are the favorites, even though it's at home. Hard to say from Manchester United fan because but again this we are speaking as data guys, okay, but as Manchester United guys, Manchester United will always be the favorites in our heart. So let's see
no,
how it
for
goes.
for me, it's an Amorim's magic. I trust, I trust in him. I think three new players, but the good thing is two of them are Premier League proven. That's our advantage. Jui Mendy for Arsenal is not Premier League proven, although it's a good player for Sociedad. And a lot of players are coming from injury for Arsenal. So I think we have an advantage playing at home with some good players. We have a good
What are your
pre-season.
predictions?
Prediction time. I think we'll do 2-1.
Emotional,
2-1.
emotional and non-emotional prediction.
No, 2-1 will win 2-1. That's my prediction. 2-1 is my prediction. I think I'll also tell you whom I want to score. I think Bruno and Cunha will score for us. 2-1 is my prediction actually.
1-1 draw for me. Let's see.
And say that's how.
No. I think if we win, I mean, if we don't, I don't want us to lose at any cost. I don't want all the toxicity coming back and the hate coming back. I want the players to be given time. Okay, Arsenal is a fairly good team. I don't want any negativity coming in. And I believe the other games people say are also tough. Our first few games, 5 6 games tough, but we still have a chance. Let's not lose against Arsenal at home. It will be extremely bad. Okay, so but
You said
if we
1-1,
win,
so who is scoring for us?
I think Sesko will score.
Oh my
And we'll
god.
cheer for him.
If Sesko scores, then that will be carnage actually. That will be amazing.
I think because I think from what I've been reading from Mbumo's interviews, right, they are working behind the scenes very closely together, the three of them, even though they have just started. Okay, and his teamwork with Cunha will be there. He's looking a bit rusty as of now because he has not got a full preseason. But but let's see. Again, I hope we win, but I think 1-1. But we should not lose.
And then again, we'll come after the post match and we'll come up with the analytics.
Yes. And as discussed, guys, after the post match, we'll be doing the match form. So we'll be comparing the match form with the predicted form. So we'll know actually have the players performed better than what is predicted. Have they beaten or have they gone back to the old ways and started performing worse again? So that's going to be. So stay tuned for that. We'll be shortly back. After that as well.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for your attention. This is the inaugural analytics video that we created on this co-channel of ours for all the United fans globally, and this is going to be completely statistics and AI driven. Okay, and we make sure that we are not biased, we are not hallucinating anything from both a human and a technology standpoint. Thank you so much for your time. Please subscribe the channel, it's a new channel, and share the video and channel with your friends and to peer. From myself and Wesley's behalf, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.